Boom, shakalaka. All right.
Good evening.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. I said something like 5 minutes ago and never got an answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was upstairs grabbing some water and
Oh, okay. All right. Thought I was going crazy for a sec. Man. This is gonna be exciting. I got to take a pin. There you
I believe we rolled for weather last turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't think I have anybody to rally. Yeah, nope. Everybody is.
Okay. I got a few things to do. Which do I feel less lucky with? I'll do my broken leader in U9. He will not rally, loses DM. Broken unit over by the 8-1. It's 6. There's a -1 for location, -1 for leaders. There's a +2, so that also fails. DM comes off. Over at T10, the leader is going to try and grab the infantry gun. So he needs a 5 or less. So the leader now has the infantry gun to use. Is there anybody else? I think that's it.
The artillery piece in BB7 will fire at the vehicle in FF9.
Okay.
That is a vehicle. How do you bump the level up for a line of sight?
It's like control up, I think. It should already take into account the fact that it's level 2.
It's showing it at level 0, but I don't know. Do you think there's any obstruction in there or any hindrance?
No, for me it's saying level 2 at BB7, level 0 at FF9. But also, no, we had done this before. There's no hindrance.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think it's just flat. I'm not seeing anything either way that would modify it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
All right, so 10 or less.
Hey, cool, sniper.
Yeah, but it's my sniper, so.
Yeah. So turret.
You are an armor target or unarmored?
I believe it's double stars, so it should be unarmored.
All right.
It's on the HE table.
It's a 76, so 70 plus. So final TK number looks like 12 or less. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oops. It's my CS. And crew doesn't survive. I need to do. Oh, it's gonna undo the roll. Never. Clone. Clone. Here.
Does rate of fire apply during prep fire?
Yeah. It always applies.
Okay, then that I rolled a 1 actually on the colored die, so that gun is still going. So I think that acquisition marker goes away, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter anyways.
No. I meant yours goes away as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but also yours. But either way.
Yeah, I forgot to clean that up. Sorry. All right. Well, then I will fire BB7 again at units in the woods.
Okay.
Because not. So it's a +2 for concealed.
Mm-hmm.
Is considered intensive fire.
Nope, because you're not marked with anything.
All right. So it's an 8 at a +2.
+3. There's TM.
That's a miss. FF3 will fire at GG 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 up 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I'm having a blank moment. Crew do not fire when using a support weapon, but squads do.
No, it's that using a machine gun counts as can count as their inherent firepower. So a crew should be allowed to use 2, unless I'm mistaken. A half squad can only shoot 1 support weapon, and a squad can shoot 2 separate support weapons. It's just that if they shoot 2 support weapons, they can't use their inherent firepower, but they can combine the support weapon with their firepower if they have it.
Ah, okay, good.
Just gonna double check because I know crews are technically like half squad in size, but
Yeah, no, it's a full squad, so they're basically, it just adds the support weapon onto their number. That's fine. I'm just curious here. DD3 and DD4 will come. I think they can combine. Fire group?
no, because they're not adjacent. If you had somebody on the ground floor, they could link up.
Right, well, we'll just go in pieces then. DD3 will fire at EE3.
Okay.
So 6 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
And DD4 will similarly fire on its own. So also 6 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
Pin test check.
Top squad pins. Both pin.
The squad in U4 will fire at the squad in T1.
Okay.
So that's 6 flat. They're up a level, so I don't know if that's going to affect the.
No, I just thought it was weird. It's because the overlay's still marking as level 0.
So Normal morale check.
Passes.
X1 and X2 will fire group to fire at that hex's.
X1 is on level 1, right? X2 isn't? Because they can't.
Sorry, no, I forgot to unhip that.
Right.
Sorry, yeah, they're both on level 1. Yeah, they're adjacent. We will fire at our infantry gun. Now your infantry gun.
Okay.
Officer is not directing, so 6 up 1.
Okay.
Y8 will fire at V8.
Okay.
So 6 up 3, I believe. That's he's in the stone building. Yeah. Pin test check.
It passes.
And W7 will similarly fire at V8.
Okay.
So that's also going to be a 6 of 3. Really miss. So I think that's it for prep fire.
Okay.
Assault move down a floor.
Okay.
Assault move. Also assault move down the floor.
In Z7? Here? Because it looks to me like you get two guys in the road. Right? Also, I don't know why you unconcealed them, so I'm looking away.
Because I did it by accident.
Oh.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, those guys dropped down a floor. That guy moved over on the same level. So both assault
Oh,
rifles.
okay.
Z5 is moving 1.
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay.
I have a dumb question. It's just occurred to me. Why were you spending all of your movement points before stopping?
Because you have to spend all your movement points to stop. Or if to end a movement phase with the vehicle, you can't have any more movement factors. So let's say
Yeah, no, I understand it.
it's effectively to use up movement factors or points before you get into a hex that would be a vulnerable position for you. It plays into the idea of the various J cases, like not seeing your target for X amount of movement points. So if you have a armored car that just gets into an area and it's like, okay, well, I have to idle for 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, 3 is enough movement points to essentially take it down to a normal KSJ.
Sorry, I'm considering a couple things.
Yeah, no worries.
Tons of fire.
All right. First things first, I'm gonna shoot up here. So it's gonna be 8 up 3. Miss. Fire. My Tachanka will shoot at the artillery group, the crew. There's no gun shield on that. It's a straight 4 up 1 for the woods. It does not do anything. The 2 squads or 2 groups will shoot at DD3. So that is 8. 8, 4. Yeah, so 12 firepower up 3. It's 1 MC, I think. 8 on 12. Yeah, 1 MC. Actually, hold on. I think should have been 9, so it's a normal task check. So your guy pins. The 2 squads in T10 and T1 are going to shoot at the second floor. So it's 8 firepower up 3. The leader is not going to participate. That is a nothing. The leader in turn will spike the infantry gun. So that is... I can't just turn it into a wreck. Whatever. So that essentially destroyed the gun. The vehicle in U7 will shoot at the crew on the upper floor. CMG, so it's just should be 2 firepower. Double check here. Yeah, should just be 2 firepower as per the counter. So 2 up 3, nothing. Yeah, might as well. This group is going to shoot at the squad on ground floor. Same location as last. It's 8 firepower up 3. It's a miss. Oh, sorry, up 2, but still a miss. And I'll have the other squad do same shot against the squad, so 4 up 2. Also a miss. This guy in E10 is going to drop concealment. It's 6 firepower. They're going to shoot at the crew. It's artillery piece, so it doesn't have the gun shield, but there is still the +1. You're a sniper and 5 on 6. 1 MC and sniper. I'll check.
Which would you like me to do first?
Either one. It's just that the sniper won't take effect until after results.
I'll do the morale check then. Oof.
All right, I'll take it.
They just flat die.
Yeah. That menace is finally out of the way.
And sniper. Nothing.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? This guy in R3 is going to draw concealment, shoot at the upper level guy. It's a 6 up 3. It's also a miss. And that's it for defensive fire.
Alright, I don't have anybody for advanced fire. Routing. Don't think anybody's broken.
I don't have anybody to move. Take prep fire off, defensive fire. Blank gun destruction. Actually, you know what? I think it just goes off map. Whatever.
Yeah, I think we're all done there.
Split. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. So advance phase.
Advance down a level.
Okay.
Similarly, advance down a level.
Okay.
A lot of advancing down a level here.
I'll take it.
Just advance moves there. No close combat.
I think the only thing is if there's a leader with that group, then they're okay. If not, I think they go CX.
Why?
Because it's up a hill into woods, which is for movement factors. Could be all their movement factors to advance.
I didn't realize it was a hill.
Yeah, it's sneaky.
There then.
Okay.
Over to you.
Cool. Let's take the pins off. Movement. Weather, no change, but almost. Rally checks. I'm gonna go with my broken leader first. He self-rallies. And then the squad also does not rally. 9 is 2, 7. If you got anything, if not, fire.
I don't think so.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. Prep fire. What I'm going to prep fire will be this one stack. So the CX group, 2 squads, 1 LMG, and EE3 are going to attack DD3. It's a 20 firepower shot. It's a +3 for the stone building, but a +1 as well for being CX. So obviously that doesn't work. That is going to malfunction the LMG as well. This stack in U8 is going to attack the crew with the MMG. So it's a 8 firepower, not going to use the LMG at a +3. They cower, so it's going to be a miss. And movement phase. So, movement phase. The squad in DD2 loses CX. The other squad will also lose it. They're going to assault move into CC3.
So fire at them is just going to be a flat up 3.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll fire at them.
Okay.
So 6 up 3.
So cowers.
So 2 up 3, which is a 5, which is a normal morale.
No, it's 4. Cower to 4, and then +3, so it's a 1 MC. Break. What's my ELR? ELR 4. Okay, so they're fine, just barely.
So that's going to be what, 2 firepower?
Residual, yeah, it's half if there's no hindrance. If there's hindrance, then it's half, then down 1 for each hindrance.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's going to be much less, if any, because of the building, right?
No, because building is a hindrance. That's just TM.
Yeah. Ah, I always get those confused. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. My squad with the DC is going to normal move into V6.
I don't think I can actually fire at you because of the row house, correct?
Correct. That costs them 2, and they're going to pay 1 movement factor to attempt a breach. So essentially, they are putting the DC against the wall, and in the advanced fire phase, it will potentially blow up.
All right, sounds fun.
And that's at the ground level. My squad with the LMG R3 is going to normal move into S4 for 1.
I don't think I have anybody that can see you.
Yeah, I don't think so. And they will continue to T4 for 3.
That'd be 4 because you're going up.
Yeah, it costs you to get up. And then they will essentially stay there. This squad is going to assault move into EE2. This squad is going to let's going to declare CX. Going to DD9 for 1.5. Continuing to DD8 for 3. And then into CC8 for 5. I guess that's true. I'm going to have one squad, or the squad in T10 is going to assault move into U10.
Okay.
And then the squad in T1 is going to assault move into T10.
No, it's good.
The Tachanka will stay in motion. So just take that off for now. It will turn once for 1. Continue into S2 for 2. Or, sorry, horse is, I think, 3 for grass. So 4. Or, sorry, horse drawn is 1. Okay, so anyways, 2 to get there. And then they will get to R1 for 3. And then they will essentially idle and stop in R1.
Okay.
My squad in, what is it, V8 is going to assault move into W9.
All right. The machine gun in W7 will open upon him.
Okay.
So 4 up 2, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The concealed unit will assault move into V8. This unit's gonna drop concealment to pay 2 to get into AA9.
So you're just regular moving?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Z7 will drop fire. So
Okay.
2 down,
2 down.
1?
2 down 2.
Yep. 3, which is 1 MC.
ELRs and brakes. This unit, same thing. Drop concealment, pays 2 to get into Z9.
Y8 will fire at them.
Okay.
So 6 down 2. 5, 1 MC.
Who's shooting? All I see is the LMG.
Sorry.
Okay. 1 MC. They pin.
So 6, it's going to be halved, so that'll be 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vehicle in R5 is going to attempt to start. Dash check was not. Engine doesn't fail on them. So considered in motion for 1. They will pay. They're what? Armored car. So 4 to get into R4. Then bypass and Q4 R3 for 6, or sorry, 7. Continue into bypass for 10. Into R2 for 13. Into, what is that? S2 for 16. Rotates 1 for 17 and stops. This unit is going to drop concealment to gain CX. Goes into BB8 for 1. Then into AA8 for 5 total.
We will fire at you.
Okay.
So it's a 2 up 1 up 2. No, 2 up 1, I think.
So it's not assault movement, so there's a -1. There's a +2 for the building, so +1 total, and 2 firepower, yeah.
Okay.
This guy is going to go onto the ground floor for 2. Go out the back of the building into EE10 for 3. And then into DD10 for 4. This guy is going to drop concealment and spend 4 to get into AA8.
Be a 2 up 1, just like the other shot.
That one will be final protective fire. So it will be a morale check on you if you do it.
Yeah.
This stack is going to move into CC9 for 2. And then into BB8 for 3. This vehicle is going to start his engine. Task check. Doesn't immobilize. So consider moving. They will turn twice. That's a total of 3 spent. Move into T7 for 6. Into T8 for 9. Down into T9 for 12. Rotate once. Rotate twice for 14. And then spend the rest of its move. Actually, you know what? To keep motion, he's going to rotate one more and then another one to go back, pointing towards the right. That forces him to stay in motion. Counter. And the funnest one of them all, this guy in GG whatever, is going to assault move into the ground floor of FF3.
Yes, we will definitely open fire on him there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's +3. So I think it's a 6 + 3.
Yeah. And I think that's it for moves. Yeah.
DD4 will fire at EE3. So 6 up 2.
Okay.
Nothing. W7 will fire at W9.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 2 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
So normal morale. And your sniper.
Normal morale, pins, and sniper. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearest guy is at 7. I believe that's a pin result. Yeah. Pins the MMC.
Well, they're gonna die.
Probably.
Yep. Whoops. Ignore that.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on.
V3 will fire at, what is that, T10 or T0?
Okay.
T10. So 6 up 1.
Yeah, that's just the overlay messing up, which is weird. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
they're actually up on the higher floor. So
yeah, but you can't even like increase the height, which is dumb.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of dumb decisions in these things.
Yeah, I kind of wish the overlays worked a little better.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like this weird inertia where it's kind of like it works well enough, so we're not going to mess with it anymore.
Yeah,
and I seem to remember seeing that there's some like the code from the original guy that wrote Vassal is apparently just a
spaghetti.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna put the leader above.
I think that's everybody. You know what? Why not? DD3 will fire at EE3. So doubled halved, so it's going to be what, 2?
2 up 3.
2 up 3. 5 up 3.
It's a stone building. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about DD or CC3. My bad. It's
No,
yeah, up 2.
Yeah, so 2 up 2. Nothing. Sure, why not? X1 and X2 will fire group at T10.
Okay.
I believe it's going to be a 6 up 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
All right. Let's get FF3 out of the way. So doubled halved, so 4 up 3. So no. Oops. There we go. Oh, DC. So I think it's DC's on the IFT. So it's a 7. So how I understand it to work is it explodes at 30 firepower. If I get at least an NMC, it breaches. This is it's B23.711. So I placed it during the movement phase, which I did. If successfully placed, blah blah blah. If the DC detonates, it will breach the wall with any normal morale check or better result on the IFT, which is what happened. And then using the same original IFT dice roll, will attack any units in the corresponding adjacent row house location as area fire. So 12 firepower with full TEM. So I rolled a 7. So on 12, that's a pintash check.
No, it's a 9. It's not a stone building, I don't think. It's just a wooden building.
Oh, it is? Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's a normal morale check. And then I need a breach counter. Info, destroy, breach.
I can clear my defensive fire again.
Oh, yeah. The arrow pointing towards the side breached. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I always forget if this is like a... I don't think it's a red barricades thing only. I think I'm allowed to shoot through that breach as area fire. So how it... So these guys will shoot, but it's halved, well, doubled for being adjacent, but halved and then halved again. So it'd be a 2 up 2 shot, which doesn't get me anything. 2, 3, 4. Both these squads plus leader will attack the upper squad in V3. So it's a 4 up 3 shot. It's nothing. My vehicle is going to... What do I want him to shoot? I'll have him shoot at the Commissar and other guy in X1. I'm just going to do the 2 hit. Alright, so that's 5. There's +3 for the stone building, so I automatically will take it out of range. But I get a 1 AC. I did roll my rate of fire, so I will have them shoot again.
Hold on a second. Before you do that, I gotta look something up.
Okay. It's 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So they shot again. It was the same roll. So I still have rate of fire. They're now at a -2. Let's risk it. Exact same roll again. No change, so no result. So they marked as advanced fire.
I'm very curious what that Chonka is doing. I gotta be honest.
It's essentially just going to be a nuisance for the moment. The entire group in AA8 will shoot at the pinned unit. So it's a +3. +4 have doubled, so that's 8 firepower. I'm not going to include the LMG, excuse me. Another pin task check.
Which I fail, so I am.
And you're double pinned, which doesn't do anything.
That's
and
basically just a sniper check.
Yeah, essentially. I actually learned today that the pin task check actually states broken units never take a pin task check. So you can't say a unit can pin twice for task check purposes or for sniper purposes, but you can't force a broken unit to take a pin task check because they never take it. I thought it was a weird, interesting distinction. And that's it for advancing fire. Take off all the moves. Route phase. So this unit is going to, or in CC3, is going to route into CC2. This guy's going to stay where it is. This broken unit is going to... actually, can he? Does he have LOS to... No. Okay.
I think you can route there, yeah.
Yeah, that is the closest one. And that's it for broken units.
Don't think I have anybody, so...
Okay. Advance phase.
Now comes the pain.
How do I want to do this? My unit over here is going to advance into FF2, ground floor.
Okay.
The unit in V6 is going to advance into W7. Actually, I never thought about that. I guess that would technically be that. Unit in T4 will advance.
There's CC there, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Can I see? Okay, so they can do that. The CX unit will advance into AA7. The non-CX unit will advance into Z7. CC there. This group will advance into AA8. This guy will advance into CC10. These two units in EE3 will advance into DD3. That would take up all his move, BCX. My squad in U10 will advance into V10. And I'm going to have the T10 guys advance into U10. And this guy will advance into CC7. And that's it. CC phase. I guess we should just start left to right. So do the breach location first. Ambush roll. Okay, cool. CC. So I'm at 1-1. I get a -1. So it's a casualty reduction. I ambushed. Yeah, so that unit's dead. Over here, same thing, ambush chance. No ambush, as far as I can tell.
It's got to be what, more than 2?
Yeah. Essentially anything if it's three or more under. So there's no ambush there. I'm at 1-1. And I have a -1 for my roll. So no result for me.
I believe I'm at a 1-2.
Mm-hmm. 1.5, yeah. Actually, it'd be 1-4 since you're halved.
Nothing. So that's a melee now.
So that evolves into melee. And lastly, our group in DD3, ambush. Ooh, that's bad. All right. I'm at a 8-3. I think it's just 2-1. Yeah, 2-1. That's a kill for me. Ooh, nice.
I'm just checking on your units, so that's going to be a 1-2. So that's also a kill.
It's a casualty reduction. Is this equal? Which did you pick again?
The bottom unit.
Okay, so that becomes a half squad. Clone. And CC comes off.
You have a -1 because you're ninjas.
Yeah. I don't even. I kind of wish that because sometimes they have explanations for it. Maybe it's like just in one of the earlier pages on the PDF. I just didn't notice it. I kind of want to know why they have that bonus. It's like how the I think the Red Russians get like bonuses to DCs. Oh, it's the Bolshevik partisans, and I kind of want to know like what's what's like the historical context behind them being good at explosives? Movement counters off.
It's kind of weird too. I don't really know how to read this particular rule about the commissars, but it's saying that I guess Russian 8+1 single main counters are also commissars, or I don't know if those are the only commissars or if they're an addition.
No. So there's essentially how it works is a commissar can be an 8+1. It can be a 9-0 and a 10-0. Yeah. So 9 zeros and 10 zeros are the usual commissars. But if there's a SSR or whatever that says that the 8+1s also count, then uh, they do. Although I haven't seen, I forget if I've ever seen a 8-1 or 8+1. Um, yeah, and commissars are kind of nice because you can you essentially avoid the um, what's it called? The desperation morale. You just rally like you're normal. The only difference is that if you fail the standard commissar trope of kill units, kill your own guys.
Yeah, and just to answer your question, looking at the notes, this is footnote 13. In many battles, the Czechs attempted to close with the Reds, where the ferocity of battle was played out to a deadly conclusion. The possibility of being stealthy, along with the -1 DRM for CC, is included to demonstrate the Czechs' propensity for closing with the enemy.
Huh. Neat. It just makes me wish I had like more literature on not only the Czech Legion, but like shit like the Red Koreans and whatever, and like the U.S. helping out in on the western or eastern seaborder.
Yeah, the post Russian Revolution, the Russian Civil War stuff is just some bonkers shit, like on all sides. Like there's everybody under the sun is involved at one point or another. I mean, you had Americans in Archangels, I think.
Yeah, Arhangelsk or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it? I don't know. My Russian is minimal at best.
Oh,
So.
I'm pretending I know how to pronounce it, so don't don't.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's and like they had armored trains and like there was 20 different factions fighting across the center
Yeah.
of. It's just bonkers. Yeah, I wish there was a game on it. I mean, there is at least one hex and counter war game that I know of that deals with it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really kind of underserved on a whole lot of levels because I don't think there's a ton of records for it because it was so chaotic, and I think the Soviets kind of tried to erase things a little bit because it was pretty vicious. I mean,
there was I'm forgetting. I'm blanking on the series name now, but it was very much like a uh, armies were treated in the same way as like old Total War game armies. It's like they all had like they were all, it was an entire stack under like one flag, and you could only move from to nodes. Like it wasn't like a freeform movement. It was sort of like the really old style with like the risk map. I'm blanking on the name, and I know they had a version of that game for the Russian Civil War. So you had like the Czech Legion that's just like trying to get out and whatever. But
yeah. Yeah, let me take a quick bio break. I think I know the game you're talking about because I think I own it. I just gotta go look it up.
yeah. Alright, that's at least get up a little bit from last turn. How's counter exhaustion available? Starter kit. That will make a lick of sense.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
think the game is called Revolution Under Siege.
Revolution Under Siege. That rings a bell. Revolution Under Siege.
It's published by Slytherin by Aegeod. I don't know, Aegeod.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, the Russian Civil War one is crazy.
No change in the weather.
Dang. Got my hopes up and everything.
You know that just means that it's going to turn at the worst possible time for you. You keep mocking them.
I mean, yes, but I'm hoping that it'll happen when... I'm hoping it'll happen once, like, smoke and shit really starts becoming more of a factor in our scenarios.
Yes. Okay, so I am done. I don't have anybody to rally, so it's all over to you.
Cool. I got plenty of rallies. Actually, one. So, broken unit with the leader. Rally 8. They will finally rally. And I will try to repair my LNG. They will not. And that's it for rallies. I will take both DMs off.
Okay. The unit in V7 will fire at the unit in, is that U9?
Okay.
U10, excuse me. So that's a 4-up-1.
Okay.
A 2-up, which is nothing. That acquisition is just on the building, correct?
It's on the location with the units.
But if they move, it doesn't transfer with them.
It can if they remain in LOS of the vehicle. If not, I can choose to have it remain in that specific location.
X1 and X2 will fire group at the unit in V10.
Okay.
I think that's just a 6-up-1.
Mm-hmm.
And the leader will direct the unit he's with.
Okay.
And then it's a 6 through 4, 2 MC.
They will ELR and break. And sniper does not activate.
I prep fired the medium machine gun in W7, didn't I?
No, you shot the V7.
Okay. W7 will fire at the unit below it.
Okay.
So that is 8 up 3.
Mm-hmm.
Just barely nothing. Can DD4 see down into the building?
The DD4 into DD3, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they will fire.
Yeah, if it was I think if it was a multi-hex, no, it should still be able to see it. Because
Yeah,
it's
if only it was
separate.
the same building and they were on a different floor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They will fire. That is a 12 up 3. V3 will fire at T10 or U10. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So that is a 6 up 1.
Hmm.
Five. That's a 1 MC.
Leader.
And I believe
Right.
they are
Cool.
encircled.
No, because it has to be two. Both shots have to be one after the other.
Ah, okay.
But they both break, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Actually, they both ELR and break.
Y8 will fire here. I don't know what hex that is.
Yeah, whatever.
The lead direct doesn't matter, but you know. So 6 flat, down 1.
No, just down one for the leader. Yeah.
Nothing. CC5 will unconceal and fire at AA7. So that's 2 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. When does residual firepower come off? No, that's on the movement.
Yeah.
All right, movement phase. BB5 will start successfully. I don't think that can trigger a sniper.
No. No, it's just there's no... I guess you could just roll a DR, but I typically put it under TC, just out of force of habit.
Advance 1, so 2 total.
Okay.
Three.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, they're buttoned up. Let's see, how do we want to do that?
So they go into DD5 and crew expose?
No, I'm trying to get it to button up. There we go.
Oh, they were already buttoned up.
I know, I'm just being explicit about it.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be confusing there. We'll turn, spend the rest of our movement points except for 1 in place.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
Uh-oh.
Eight.
Okay.
$12.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot with the Tachanka. It's not armored, cool. It's just the AAMG, so that's a 4 firepower, so 8 firepower. To hit on against a vehicle. I'm pretty sure it's a miss.
I mean, I'm moving, so that's a +2. Yeah. $16.
Okay.
20.
I will shoot with the leader and squad. That's a +2 for motion, -1 for the leader, so it's a 4-up-1. Nope. I'm going to have my squad in CC7 also shoot.
Okay.
So it's going to be a +3 overall on a 6. 9. Yeah, not good enough. Technically first fire, but whatever.
$23.
Mm-hmm.
Four to turn.
Okay.
Whoops. 27.
Mm-hmm.
30.
Mm-hmm.
33, and stop.
Okay.
Starting the vehicle in Y1 successfully.
Okay. They have to lose concealment.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is that considered?
It's just a road. It's a sunken road.
Considered wrong. Road sunken. RD.
Essentially just does some stuff with LOS, but it changes nothing to the actual road itself.
So that's 8. Sorry, 9 to there.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay.
11.
Mm-hmm.
12. 13. 14.
Mm-hmm.
15. 16.
'Good.
17, 18, and stop for 19.
They will shoot as final fire.
Okay.
So it's 2 firepower up, 1 nothing. You okay?
Can we help you? How's it going, man?
Oh, someone's in our Discord thing? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Cypher. Well, if Sir Cypher dry heaves some more, we'll know that there might be an issue.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't think my play was that bad.
Anything else to move?
I'm thinking.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. The vehicle in 44 AA4 will attempt to start its engine. Succeed. Concealment.
Okay.
So that's 1. We're facing that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I need to declare bypass to go through the road on the woods, or just
No.
No.
Also, if you were doing the task check to start, that one doesn't have to because it's black moving points.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. So that was... That's 5. 6.
Mhm.
I think I need to pick a different push-to-talk key. 7. We'll expend 11 movement points, putting him to 18, and then 1 to stop.
Okay. I'm gonna try because why not? Tank will try to shoot there. There's none yet, but 2 hits. 5 LOS. Just makes it. So there's a +1 hindrance. One vehicle doesn't say it's small.
So you get a +2 for moving.
Well, he stopped, right? It's not moving anymore. There's a +1 for hindrance. I'm not buttoned up. I think it's just a hit. Even if he was moving, it'd be a hit anyways. So that's HE versus armor. You have armor factor 0. I'm at a 75. So I have armor to kill. Basic TK number is 7. There's no minuses because the armor factor is 0. And I don't see any other modifiers. So to kill 11. That's nothing. I do have rate of fire. So they aren't marked with a first fire or anything. But I cannot shoot more. And I get the -1 acquisition.
So just for future reference, you do get the +2 for case J.
Because you were in motion for that turn?
Because at a vehicle which has entered a new hex or used VBM during
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, you're just not going to get the like restricted aim or limited aim.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it for movement. That's a fire.
Cool. All right, let's get the easier ones out of the way. My unit ground floor W7 will shoot up 8, up 3. That is a no-go. The unit in U8 will fire. It is also I'm not going to use the LMG. It's an 8 firepower, up 3. Also a nothing. The squads in DD3 will shoot at upper floor DD4, so it's 16, up 3. Nine on 16. One morale check.
One morale. Okay.
Yeah.
Succeed.
My tank in.
Wait a sec. How was that 16?
It's doubled. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was 2 full squads still. So it's 8, so it would have been 12. So it would have been an NMC, I think. Yeah. Either way, it passed. S2 will again shoot at the vehicle in W3. There's so the +2, the +1 for hindrance, and the -1 for acquisition, I think, are the only modifiers.
Oof.
Okay, so critical. So I essentially double the firepower for the shot, or at least I remember it being that way.
Up to 3.6.
I forget if there's a difference between armored or armored.
FFE.
I always forget that critical hit is different when using infantry target type. I gotta remember that someday. Versus armored target, HE versus armored caused by, or it's not your target type. Basic to kill number, double on the pertinent. Okay, so instead of 7, it's 14. So it's a burning wreck. And I lose acquisition. And that now has a blaze, which means it is white +3. I do have rate of fire, so I guess I'll just return to. Oh, you know what? I want to try this as well. See if I can do it. Vehicle will shoot at your concealed unit. So it's 6. There's +2.
Please check your line of sight.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's even a hit. So there's +2 for concealed. So that's 8. S2. Bow source and target. Yeah, that's not true. There would be a 1, 2, 3 hindrance. So that's 11. So,
I'm in a woods.
yeah, I was just calculating hindrance. Yeah, and the woods. So no matter what, it's over. So it is a miss. But I get acquisition on that. I thought that was actually a level 1. I'm just gonna stuff it underneath. That was also a 5, a yellow 5, so it's final fire. Oh, we're immediately gonna be able to do that too. Sick. Okay. And the other thing that
You don't spring rules on me. You know I don't like it.
Oh, sorry, what?
Sounds like you're about to spring some obscure rule on me.
Oh, so advancing fire phase is gonna allow us to have fire spread. That's where it gets crazy. So there's one other thing too, and I'm fairly certain I have this correct. If I'm wrong, please correct me on this. So you are in level 1 on whatever that hex is, V3. I'm technically at level 1 in U4.
Well, you're in the building.
Yes.
So that's an interesting question. So is that building actually level 1, level 2 there, and then level 0, level 1 on the next step down?
Yes. Or at least that's so. The one way to look at this is a B23.72 split level building.
Just go ahead and shoot at me because that's what you're going to do. And I actually would have shot at you as well, but hey, I'll take the break on the other 2 units. So, them's the breaks.
Okay.
So it's what, 12 up to 3?
Yeah. It's 8, 11 on 12. I don't think is. No, it's miss. Any other shots? Not worth it. Guy's broken. Nope, that's it. Advanced fire phase. Take off defensive. Wind direction.
Sorry, I'm looking up something about one of the vehicles.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, I also have to look up. Catch smoke is treated. There's a mild breeze. Smoke is. Drift. Original smoke sources, other than smoke grenades, differentiating for different by using white counters for original smoke, gray counters for drifting. Smoke at the start is your first fire phase. It's the start of every magnetic fire phase. Drifting smoke consists of a number of dispersed smoke counters equal to the hindrance DRM of the original smoke placed directly downwind from the original smoke source. All drifting smoke is a hindrance up to 2 levels. Equal to the hindrance DRM of the original smoke. So if that's a DM +3, is it burning red +2 or +3? Red blaze +2. Okay. So, so this at the start of this phase spreads there and there, and that smoke is now permanent until well, yeah, permanent because it never goes out in a red blaze. God, I forgot how nuts that is.
So I have a dumb question.
Okay.
Where is the firepower of the coaxial machine gun listed?
So on the counter, I believe for that one, it's going to be, I think it's 4. Hold on. I know it's marked on vehicle counters. The CMG firepower may be used only, blah, blah, blah. The normal range is 12. Some AV have a real turret MG, which is reflected by the superscript. After the CMG firepower. Is that one? Nope, doesn't mark anything. Wow, machine gun. Normal range is 8. Oh, okay. So, if I understand this correctly, this vehicle, it's because it has a rear gun, it doesn't have a bow machine gun. Because the bow machine gun would be limited to the vehicle traverse. And so the rear one that it has is bow. So it only has the rear vehicle aspect. And the second number is the coaxial machine gun, is how I understand it. So it'd be 8 firepower.
Okay, so yes. All right, good. That's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, they will fire at the unit there.
Okay.
So it's gonna be what, up 2 for the hill?
Just up 1.
Just up 1. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get height advantage unless you have nothing else.
All right. So it's 8 up 1. So that would be K/2.
Yep. And break.
And since I can, I will fire at them again. So that's a 7 on 8, 1 MC.
And they're dead because I can't roll anything below a 7 on a morale. Ugh. Actually, hold on.
Sorry, hey, back it up. Back it up.
Yeah, halved and you moved, so there'd be a plus. That's okay. So 4 firepower. I think it's just a +2 for. Yeah, so it's have firepower. I think you get a. Oh, actually, hold on. I think there's something about vehicle MGs not getting case J.
It's not to hit because I'm not firing it. I don't think I'm using a machine gun. I'm not using an ordnance.
I just don't think so. I think that it doesn't apply because sometimes you have things that apply on the IFT, even if it's like normally a to hit thing, but I don't think it does. Exception. Okay, so blah blah exception can be used more than once. Same fire if any fire. Blah blah blah. outside. Okay, yeah. Case B to hit. DRM does not apply to vehicle. MG. 5 instead. Okay, cool.
So it's a 2 up 1 on the 4.
Yes.
So that's a 2 MC.
Cool. Break. At least they lose the CX, I suppose.
And the second shot was a 7, so that's a pin dash check.
They're exempt because they're broken.
Right. What's the effect of the rubble again? It's weird, isn't it?
So rubble blocks line of sight through it, even on hex sides. Otherwise, it acts as a it gives the same DM or TEM as a same type building. So if it's wood, it's +2. If it's stone, it's +3. And I think if you move through it with a vehicle, it's like an auto bog check. It's either bog check or you just can't. I forget which one.
All right. I think that's it for my advanced fire.
Cool. I assume that it's the player turn that takes control of this. So this blaze, spreading fire. So every player turn after the first player turn in which it appears, a blaze may spread to any burnable location. I'm not sure if that applies to vehicle blazes, is the thing.
Okay. Well, it's actually route phase first, so.
No. Spreading fire happens at the end of. When continue at the end of each advanced fire phase, a burning wreck and bypass may spread to blah blah blah. So, I just want to see if maybe this.
Stick to me like glue, and keep your eyes open.
Cool. Whoever that was, thanks for the follow. DM Rondover. Wreck Blaze. Oh, does it not say?
Well, it's technically just a wreck blaze right now, so it hasn't actually spread into the burnable terrain at the location yet.
So a wreck blaze doesn't have to spread to its own hex. It can spread to adjacent hexes. Or at least that's how I've always understood it. It's just that you
Last
don't
line
get.
of B2514, wreck blaze. A burning wreck is not a burning terrain location. The fire must first spread from the wreck to the terrain it occupies before it can spread to another location.
Boo. That's lame. All right, well, I hope we get gusts. As soon as we get gusts, that's gonna spread somewhere.
And it would be next player turn because you destroyed that.
Yeah.
So this is the first, and it can spread. It's in that hex, so it will have to check to see if it spreads to that terrain location.
Well, so that's the thing. Open ground isn't burnable terrain. It only spreads to the ones in the chart. So stone building, orchard, wooden building, woods, road, woods, and grain or brush. If it's a gust, it'll automatically spread to a location in the direction of the wind. But essentially, burning once something goes ablaze, then it has a chance of spreading everywhere. It gets pretty crazy. But any case, route phase. Did you have anything to route?
I don't think so.
Okay. My guy in CC7 will route into BB7.
Okay.
I think that's legal. My guys in U10 will route into T10. They're not getting closer to the prep fried guy down below. Actually, let's take that off. And this guy will make the same move, so he'll go to U10 since he doesn't see the guys in V7 from V10, and then he will continue into the next hex. I'll just rearrange the stack so it makes it a little bit cleaner. Otherwise, nothing else.
One second.
Yep, no worries.
I think the smoke in W3, their burning wreck, is actually 4 levels high.
It might be right, but I think the I don't think the counter, because the burning wreck is a +2, and even if it's 4 levels, I just don't think I have a counter for 4 levels.
Yeah, no, I don't know if there was one. There is one for white phosphorus. I don't know if they had one for smoke as well.
What we could do, I'll just do that instead. So that way, that'll mark it as 4 levels.
I mean, kind of is overkill, but you know.
Yeah. I mean,
The first fire in the game. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. We're finally getting to. I can't wait for us to be able to get more smoke involved in our scenarios.
Let's hope the maps open up.
Oh, that'll never happen. Not until.
No, I meant in the sense of just having more space of like using the full maps kind of thing.
Oh, this one I don't think does too bad a job at it. The next one might actually have that.
Oh, sorry. advance there.
Okay.
Advance there.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling crazy, we will advance into that melee.
God. Okay.
We'll advance down a level.
Wait. So what were they at before? Were they at
They
level
were at
1?
one. Now they're at the ground level.
Because they can't do level 1 to ground level of the next hex.
I was in level 1 of this hex of V3, and I'm going down to the ground level in V3.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at. I thought you were still pointing there. Sorry.
No, those guys were at the ground level. Everybody was at the ground level there.
Gotcha. Okay. Now it makes more sense.
Yeah, and then these guys are going down a level.
Gotcha.
We will advance to there. I think that's everybody.
Okay.
Now comes the pain. All right, so we have a giant furball here.
Yes, we do.
So I'm assuming because there's already melee in place, there's no ambush roll for the guys entering.
No, not as far as I know.
And the sport weapons don't count, do they? Or
No.
do they? All right. So we will gang up on you. Don't think I quite get 2 to 1 on you. The leader doesn't count, does he?
Yeah, leader's 1.
Okay, then it's exactly 2 to 1.
I'm just trying to see something. So, is the leader with the 4 firepower or the 3 firepower guy?
It's with the 4 firepower guy.
Okay. So I will be attacking the 3 firepower guy. So I'm still at a 1 to 1. You're at a 2 to 1.
You have a -1.
Yes, and so do you.
Leadership. Okay. All right. Nothing on my end.
I get a kill on your, or sorry, not a kill, casualty reduction on your squad.
All right.
Sweat bullets for those guys.
Melee's still going on. Your turn. And actually, do you mind if we call it here?
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest the same thing. Cool. Round phase.
The traditional weather.
Yep. No change. Damn.
Yeah. So at the end of this phase, we would check normally, or at the end of the advanced phase of this turn, we would check. But all right. Well, I will hopefully see you on Wednesday. I don't anticipate anything at this point, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't. I certainly won't have any issues on my end. I I always forget to do that. And pins. Cool. But yeah, Wednesday should be fine. I don't have. If anything comes up, as always, we'll know.
All right. Sounds good. We will.
We'll
Yeah,
reconvene
Jesus.
then.
I'm starting to think of like some of the German scenarios where there's a lot of vehicles going on, and we're just gonna have like blazes and smoke everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be as things progress, it's gonna get better and better. Even this one, like I'm already liking it a lot more, definitely a lot more than the last one.
Yeah, there's a lot more sport weapons flying around. There's a lot more vehicles. You know, kind of a mix of vehicles and infantry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The terrain is kind of craptastic, but there you go. It's a precursor. It's a tiny glimpse into the world that will be Stalingrad.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. 20, what is it? 26 years later, or sorry, 24, 25 years later.
Yeah, something like that. Jesus. All right, man. I will talk to you on Wednesday.
Sounds good. Have a good one. And as always, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you, hopefully see you guys on Wednesday when we continue the chronological experience through ASL's scenarios. So until then, take care and stay safe.